Guys, what is up? MattRuc here, and welcome back to another. Hey everybody, MattRuc here, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon in Minecraft. Today, I am finally bringing you a video on Pixelmon Update 5.1. It was released a few days ago, actually 2 days ago. I think it was Sunday night. It was actually finally released. The server was updated a couple nights ago, so we finally get Arceus and Giratina and all of those other legendaries that we've been all so hyped about for the past month and a half. And let's go take a look at the changelog. As you can see here, we have all of these new legendaries that... Wait, what is this? What is this? There's only... What? What? 9 Pokemon added? And only Heatran for a legendary. What is this, guys? What is going... Did they scam us? Did they want us just to add all this extra hype to these videos just to get us all excited for nothing? No, guys. We're just kind of breaking it up into the amount of updates that they're going to be releasing all these new Pokemon. I will admit, I was a little disappointed when I saw the update for 5.1 and the only legendary and mythical Pokemon added was Heatran. And I figured at the very least, they'd include Cresselia and Darkrai as well, because all three of them were shown on the same video from Xander. And, you know, obviously, they've got good reasons to break it up into different updates to kind of extend it. And let's just kind of discuss all of that stuff as we proceed with the rest of this video. First things first, let's actually go over the new Pokemon that they have added to the game. And they are Bidoof, Bibarel, Kricketout, Kricketune, Boizel, Floatzel, Shellos, Gastrodon, and Heatran. So you guys are probably wondering, Matt, have you caught all these Pokemon yet? And the answer is definitely no, because these Pokemon, I mean, most of them are pretty common. Obviously, we got the first 8 of them are common, but Heatran is a pretty rare Pokemon. Not only is he obviously a legendary Pokemon, but the biome that he spawns in is very uncommon on the server that I play on. So actually finding a big biome for him to spawn on is going to take me a long time, because I've been searching. I promise you guys, I've been looking for a hotspot for Heatran, because I want one. I want one bad. Of the new release Pokemon, I have managed to capture a Floatzel and a Kricketune. So I was pretty happy about this. I love Floatzel. Honestly, Floatzel looks phenomenal. I love Floatzel. Floatzel looks incredible. Oh, I love it. He looks really sweet. Like, he's not a super powerful Pokemon, but I think it just looks amazing regardless. Like, obviously, I'm not all about the super powerful Pokemon. Some of them, they just look cool and you like them. You know, it happens. So besides Heatran, I think I really only want to catch Bidoof or Bibarel, because of the 9 released, a few of them they're just not too cool in my opinion. So I mean, I'm trying to stick with just the ones that I think are pretty sweet. I want to add them to the Pokedex. Some of the features that they did add the berry trees. I have a few of the trees growing at my house on the server, so they do actually work. I know some people have commented saying like, hey, you know, mine aren't growing. It does take a long time, guys, so be patient with those. I have noticed that when you fight shiny bosses, they do have the sprites that appear by their names updated, so they do show up now as well. And obviously that's not a big deal, but it's something. I just wanted to bring it up because I have noticed it. I have noticed that with this update though, we have gotten a handful of bugs, at least that I've experienced. A few people have noticed that when you level up a Pokemon and at a new level, it gets a new move, sometimes their game will crash. And also, the evolution glitch seems to be where, like, if you level up a Pokemon after a battle, it'll start to evolve, but then your game will crash as well. Like, apparently that has come back. So those are 2 problems that they will have to fix. I have also noticed, I don't know if you guys have experienced this as well, but I've battled Pokemon that I want to capture. So I'll send out my Zapdos initially, try to paralyze it, then I want to send out a weaker Pokemon to bring down its health. That way it makes it easier to capture. But what I've noticed is, like, when I try to return the Zapdos, it just throws it back up for some reason. It's like it doesn't allow me to actually change Pokemon in battle. And I've also noticed that when I did battle like a boss Charizard and my Mewtwo died, for instance, it would actually give me the waiting glitch when I selected a new Pokemon. So I'd actually have to back out of the game and relog. So those are a couple of bugs. I would like to know your comments below as to whether or not you've experienced these bugs as well. And yeah, just let me know, because I would like to share these with the developers of the game so we can continue to make updates and fixes to the game to make sure it's the best that it can be. Here's the official Pixelmon mod website, and this is the official update announcement that they released on June 4th. And obviously it shows a couple of the new Pokemon. Obviously you have Bidoof. Everybody loves Bidoof. I think, to me, Bidoof is kind of like the Slowpoke, but Generation 4 Slowpoke. And they have a pretty long discussion here as to what they've added, kind of the things that they're hoping to achieve in the future. And I just want to go through it kind of quickly, just so you guys don't have to, it's like the too long didn't read version, I guess, for you guys. The first stuff that they touched upon was just the fact that they added a bunch of new Pokemon. They also wanted to say that they added berry trees. They had mentioned, like, apparently they were getting a lot of comments saying, hey, we really want this in the game, so they added it. They also mentioned that they're updating, like, the Wikipedia pages. That way they can give credit to the people who have been working on, like, the models and animations. I know you guys have been seeing Xander's videos, and obviously it's got a lot of credit in those videos. But obviously they want to update the Wikipedia pages for the game as well to acknowledge the people who put the time and effort into the game to make the best that it could be. They also mentioned that they have included options now to customize battles in the game, and they have also added, or they've changed the way the game is run now so that it uses 33% less RAM on your computer, which means if you got a less than optimal computer, your computer should be able to still run this mod, hopefully a little bit better than it used to. I have noticed, though, when I've been playing the game, that it seems like the rendering of the blocks and the chunks and stuff in the game, it does seem to take a little bit longer, so I don't know if that has to do with the fact that they tried to optimize it or something, but, it's something we're going to have to play with and see if maybe that's just on my end or if it's the game itself. Please, again, let me know in the comments below if you guys have experienced the same issue as me. Now, one last thing before I go. I mentioned before, like, hey, they only added 9 Pokemon, even though there's trailers showing probably roughly 50 new Pokemon for us. And I want to say, guys, they were not trying to fool us. They weren't trying to trick us to get the game super hyped and get a lot more, users on the game to promote the game. They will be releasing it. And I'm just going to read this paragraph here in their update, just so you guys can see, like, hey, they are acknowledging it. They just want to break it up into different, multiple chunks, so it's not overwhelming the game at any one point.
If you've seen in our recent trailers and Twitter feed, you would have noticed a bunch of Generation 4 Pokemon that are not quite in Pixelmon yet. Like the new Pokemon in this update, we'll be introducing the new Generation 4 Pokemon in batches as these next few updates are released. Additionally, we are well aware of the developments related to Minecraft 1.11 and 1.12, although we have been aiming to fully roll out some of our new features before moving forward to the task of updating to Minecraft 1.11.
So as you guys can see, they will be, I'd have to imagine it's going to be similar to 5.00 when they had like 5.01, 02, and 03 and 04. So my guess is they'll probably break it up into 4 or 5 updates, like little updates. So each time we'll get a few more Pokemon, probably 10 to 12 Pokemon each update. And that, that's probably a good thing, because if we got 50 new Pokemon, I think a lot of people would spend a whole week and just grinding out these new Pokemon, trying to find them all. And then, after that, they've literally taken months of their time to produce all these Pokemon. And if people get bored with it after just a few weeks of playing, then we have to wait a couple more months for more content. And obviously, if it's broken up, it means every few weeks people will have a new content to experience. And I think that's probably a wise decision on their end. Again, I was hoping for more, but at the same time, I totally understand where they're coming from. So don't give them too much credit for it. We still got a bunch of great updates and new content to the game, so I'm really looking forward to experiencing all of that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hopefully letting you guys know about stuff that maybe if you didn't take the time to read these updates, that maybe it'll open your eyes to understanding why they made the decisions they did for certain aspects of the game, such as the amount of Pokemon that they released, and also the bugs. Like, any update is going to have bugs, so be patient. They will fix it. Obviously, all these people that are working on this game do care about the game, and they want to make it the best that it can be. So the best thing we can do is just, acknowledge that there are bugs and let them know about it so they can actually fix it. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you're new here, please subscribe. We are almost at 200 subscribers on my channel, which is just incredible. So once I hit 200 subs, I will be doing a legendary giveaway on the server that I play on. So if you're on the server, make sure you're aware of that. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.